Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. We're getting very close on the NXtreme Geo Research speaker build. I got the drivers started. There's 20 of them in total. You got 10 on one side, you've got 10 on the other side. Let me back up, maybe you can see better. And 6 screws per driver, so plus the tweeter. Looking pretty good though. I'm liking the black and white design as I envisioned it, kind of coming out really cool. And I can't really say this is that much of a problem other than the time it takes to install 20 drivers. I will say a few things. T20, you're going to need a T20 either bit for your drill bit or screwdriver, automated screwdriver, or ratchet set. That's what this uses, not Allen wrench and not normal Phillips head screwdriver, so plan for that. I'd be very careful. This is a plastic type ring, so don't over torque it, and be careful when you're drilling. You don't want to slip and get into the driver. So just minor, if you're an amateur, be careful with what you're doing. Overall, the one thing I'm more concerned about doing is wiring 20 drivers. I've got a ton of wire and soldering I have to do. So the crossover is down here. I don't want to show the parts because I think Danny likes to keep that proprietary, but basically still have to wire that to the terminals and then to the drivers. That's going to take quite a while, so this is just an interim video before I can give you sound clips. Other than that, I'd say this is a full year is coming, I think, when I first ordered these. And I don't think you guys will have to experience the same problems with COVID and shipping damage and other issues that were just unique to this past year. But one thing I would say is just budget for the amount of work that needs to be done. And hopefully you could tell from my videos the amount of work to be done. Don't just buy these thinking you're going to get $50,000 quality speakers on the cheap. You're better off having the mindset of this is something you want to do, want to learn, and do it yourself is something you want to embrace versus just being a quick way to get a cheaper speaker. Because there's going to be inevitable challenges, albeit maybe not the same ones I had, but things will pop up with your design, like I had with wanting to change kind of the design and the colors, and there's just things that go wrong. Like this last driver here, I haven't put that one in yet because when I was doing the painting, I put toothpicks in here to keep the paint from going in it and sealing them. But one of the toothpicks actually broke off inside the hole. So I need to drill out that little toothpick that's stuck in there, and then I can put the driver in. But you just got to budget for all these kind of things that may go wrong and just inevitable things when you're doing it yourself. I mean, I wouldn't rebuild these for somebody else for no less than, $20,000 of my time and effort to do this again for somebody. So, I mean, this gave me a new appreciation for the cost of megadollar speakers and this doesn't even include R&D. This is just the time of woodworking and installing everything and doing the finish. And this isn't even, the automotive quality finish you get with those megadollar speakers. So I totally understand the pricing reluctance of these megadollar speakers nowadays and people trying to justify the cost. But trust me, doing it myself only made me appreciate how much they charge and sympathize with that. And so if you want to do it this way, I highly endorse this, but it's something you need to budget and be realistic with yourself of what type of audiophile you are. Some people just want what they buy immediately and they want no hassles. They want a dealer to set it up for them. And, that is probably 90+% of all audiophiles. But if you fall into that 10% like me, this was the last bastion, the last fortress of things I had to overcome in the hobby. I build my own servers now. Building my own speaker was the next thing I wanted to try. So as long as you have that mindset and a patience and a willingness to embrace it, I think this would be a really fun project. I'll still reserve judgment. I still gotta wire all this stuff, which is no small task. But anyway, just want to give you this update, guys, and I'll be back soon with more.